everybody. Welcome back to Vegan Cooking with Samantha. Today, I think we're gonna have a pretty short episode because we're making an easy one. But again, we are back to our Vegan Cooking for Two by America's Test Kitchen. These aren't my recipes, I'm just making them. If you hear any music, I don't own the rights, just can't cook in silence. So, today we are making a little treat. This one is called the Chocolate Peanut Butter Truffles and has only 4 ingredients, unless you feel like getting fancy and adding more. As the recipe is written, each truffle is 150 calories, 10 grams of fat, 15 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein. Today, instead of using peanut butter, we are going to be using almond butter because that's what I have. I don't have peanut butter in my house. So, first we are going to, I've got all the ingredients measured out already. We need a 1/4 cup of almond butter, 1/2 cup of confectioner's sugar, pinch of salt, that's not measured out, softened-ish butter, vegan butter, and 3 ounces of bittersweet or semi-sweet chocolate chip. Oh, I do need to divide that because we need to divide it into thirds. All right, so we are going to take our rubber spatula and mash together our sugar, our bowl, sugar, and our almond butter. Let's grab the butter first. Butter. Oh, that wasn't a great idea. Make sure I get it all out. Tried to warm it up a little bit in here because we went hiking today and I didn't leave the butter out to soften. So I tried to soften it in the microwave and it didn't work very well. And our almond butter. Scoop that out with a rubber spatula. Okay. This is one of the ingredients I've actually been avoiding making because it does make more than 2 servings. But it was time. All right, smash this together. Ooh. I don't know if you saw that, but my powder just flew all over the place. Oh, my light went out. Oh. Oh yeah, that's definitely caked on there. All right. I just washed my hands, so don't worry about that. Oh, and a pinch of salt. Oops. That's too much. I almost forgot my salt. I always find it weird when people put salt in their, okay, this isn't working with rubber, in their desserts, but I'm following the instructions. It does say that you can level it up by putting sprinkles, sprinkles, toasted nuts, vegan sprinkles, cocoa powder, and or flake sea salt before refrigerating. I'm sure you've heard me complain about this before, and it will not be the last time, but it drives me crazy when people put salt on chocolate. It ruins it for me. I am not a salted chocolate or a salted caramel kind of person. If you're gonna give me a sweet, give me a sweet. Don't put salt on it. I don't understand it. Oh, this is not working as well. Okay, so I'm not gonna do this all on camera because it's gonna take me a while. But we'll be back when this is all mashed up. Okay, so we've smashed it up and the next step was to divide it into 8 portions and roll it into little balls. So that's what I'm doing now. But also, I had to look it up in the store the difference between confectioner's sugar and powdered sugar. And apparently confectioner's sugar does not have cornstarch in it and powdered sugar does. Well, I couldn't find just plain confectioner's sugar. I found one that was like sugar-free and had erythritol or whatever that sweetener is in it. I don't like that. So I grabbed confectioner's powdered sugar. Not the same thing. It has cornstarch in it. So that may be why I had a little bit of a hard time mixing it up. But I've realized that I've noticed, this is my little pro tip for you. First time making it, pro tip. When you're actually rolling it into the balls, after you've sectioned it into the 8 even sections, if you hold it between your hands for a couple seconds and then start rolling, it works better. Otherwise it starts to crumble and fall apart probably because of the butter in here. Once you warm it up a little bit, you've got some nice little truffle balls here. I'll show you. Oh, you can see. All right, this makes 8 truffle balls on our parchment paper lined plate. So what we're gonna do is we are going to freeze these for 15 minutes and then we'll do our chocolate. I'm gonna freeze them for the whole 15 minutes before I even start warming the chocolate because I don't want it to cool down too much. So we'll get that. 3 ounces of chocolate. I'm going to divide it because you're supposed to do 2/3 of it. 2/3 of the chocolate first. So I will split it up and we'll be back when these have set for a little bit and our chocolate is melted. Okay, we're back. Our truffles have been sitting in the freezer for a little bit over 15 minutes. We've melted our chocolate. So what we did was we took 2/3 of the chocolate chips and microwaved them on 50% for about a little bit more than 2 minutes. And then you put in the rest and stir it, and it does quite well melting the rest of them. I also just added a tiny bit, this is improv on my part, of pure orange extract. We'll see how that ends up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our truffle ball and with 2 forks, coat it in the chocolate. Flip it over till it's coated. Scoop it up and let the excess come off and plop her back down. Oop. I always feel like I'm not gonna have enough chocolate when I do this kind of stuff, but we'll see. Oop. This, and I think I might, instead of putting like sprinkles or nuts or something on the top, sprinkling over my truffle, I think I'm going to put a couple extra mini chocolate chips on there. See how that goes. And then we will have our little extra, because clearly I can't just do the basic. I gotta do something extra as well. Feels like I always do something improv extra. All right. 5. Our 6th one, I'm just tossing them around here and rolling them with my forks. And once we're coated, try to get the excess off. Oh, we got 2 more. Let's see if we'll have enough. Scoop along the sides. Might need to grab a spoon. Because we don't want these having naked sides. We want chocolate all over. Scoop the sides. Probably would be better to do with a rubber spatula, but that's in the sink now. Whatever. All right. Come on. There we go. And our final one. Last one. Scoop the spoon. I am definitely using the help of a spoon to make sure this chocolate is covering my final truffle. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now scoop the extra. Make sure we're totally covered. Beautiful. So, 8 little truffles. And I'm gonna take a few extra of my mini chocolate chips. And just plop some on the top. Oops, some of these have already started to solidify. Ooh, you should do that. If you're gonna put extras on there, do it before you move on to the next guy, because with the inside being frozen, the chocolate is already setting. Oops, I don't know if these chocolate chips are gonna stay. And let's see if we get any extra. That's what you do with the extra. Take the extra and you drizzle it over the top. Yeah, it's a great idea. They should say that in the recipe. Ooh, yeah. That'll get the chocolate chips to stay. So, what I'm thinking to do with these, since there's more than 2 servings here, is possibly freezing the extra and then saving that so I have a treat later on, because these do last in the refrigerator for up to a week, but I only eat snacks on 1 day a week, so maybe if I freeze them, it'll last longer. All right, these are our truffles that are ready to go back in the fridge. So we will freeze them until they're hardened, and then we'll try them out. Actually, I will be back after dinner for us to try these out. Gotcha. Done. Super short. What, like 10 minutes doing this? Short video, guys. Easy peasy recipe for chocolate, peanut butter, chocolate almond, in our case, truffles. And we're back. So, our truffles have just come out of the refrigerator. So they're probably gonna be a little hard to bite in half. But, these are our truffles. And 1 truffle is 1 serving, and per serving we've got 150 calories, 10 grams of fat, 15 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein. And these are almond butter, chocolate almond butter truffles instead of peanut butter. So, hopefully they're not too hard. You can have 1 serving. Oh, don't knock it on the ground. You lost the chocolate. Yummy, yummy inside. Oh.
So I repeat, we eat more than dirt and twigs.
I like it with the almond butter. I've never tried it with the peanut butter, but I should have put more orange extract in it, but these are delicious. Good little snack good little 150 calorie snack. Try them out, guys. Told you it was going to be a short episode. Vegan cooking for 2. Desserts. Chocolate peanut butter, almond butter truffles.